Hey everybody, as always, I hope you're doing well out there. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the dual grid function on your Garmin Instinct watch. I'm using the Garmin Instinct Solar. It shouldn't matter which version you've got. They should all have the dual grid feature. This is also a feature that's a little bit hidden on the watch, and I can understand why. I'm not so sure there's a whole lot of people out there that would want to use this function, but I'm going to show you regardless just so you know what it is. So what exactly is dual grid? What dual grid is it's basically a way to give you a screen where you can see navigation information in multiple geographic systems. So what am I talking about? Let's go ahead and let's just save a location. Let me show you that real quick. I'm going to press the GPS button. I'm going to let my satellites acquire, and then I'm going to look at my location. By default, your Garmin Instinct watch should show GPS coordinates in degrees, minutes, and second format. So my GPS is connected, and that's what we can see on my watch. You can see my north and west indicator, and then you can see the degrees, minutes, and seconds. But you don't have to have your GPS information displayed like this. You can actually change it. Maybe you want to use something like MGRS or some other format for your information, and we can change that. Let me show you how to do that first. I'm going to press the back button. We're going to press and hold the menu button. We're going to use the up or down button, go to settings, press GPS to select settings. Again, we're going to use the up or down button. We're going to go to System, press GPS to select System. We are going to go to Format, press GPS to select Format, and then again we're going to go down to Position Format, press GPS to select it, and we can choose any format we want in here. I can switch this to any one of these different formats. Now if I go all the way down to the M's, we'll see MGRS. So now I've successfully switched my format to MGRS. So if I go back now and I save my location, we can see that it's in the MGRS format. But what if I want to see both of them? What if I want to see MGRS format as well as regular latitude and longitude? Maybe you're doing something like geocaching, where geocaching is always going to be in latitude and longitude. We can do that with the dual grid functionality. So I'm going to press the back button. Now we're going to go set up dual grid. Now this is a little bit tricky, but it's pretty easy to follow once you know how to do it. We're going to press and hold the menu button. We're going to again arrow down to settings, and again we're going to use the up or down button, and we're going to go to System. Press GPS to select System, and then we're going to use the up or down button, and we're going to go to Hotkeys. Press GPS to select hotkeys. Now you can set this anywhere in your hotkeys that you want to. I always recommend going down to the bottom of the list and looking for something that's not being used. So currently in my watch, I'm not using the back and up hotkey. If I'm using one of the other ones, I can kind of look at them and see, is this something that I'm using or not? If it's not something I'm using, I can switch one of those. But in my case, I've got one that's not being used. So for back and up, I'm gonna press GPS, and I'm gonna switch it to use dual grid. Press GPS, and I've successfully set dual grid as a hotkey. Now I'm going to go back to my main screen, and I'm going to press the back button and the up button at the same time. And you'll notice, kind of like save location, it's going to connect to the GPS, and we should see geographical information in two different formats. The default format that I've got selected on my Garmin Instinct, which is MGRS, but we should also see it in latitude and longitude. When you use the dual grid functionality, the top value up here will always be in latitude and longitude. The bottom value will be whatever position format you've got your GPS set for on your Garmin Instinct watch. So it's kind of a cool feature. The other thing that's cool is as you move around using dual grid, the GPS information will move around as well. Unlike save location, if you go to do a save location, it locks in that position. You can be in dual grid and you can be walking around, again, going to a geocache, something like that, and your GPS information will be constantly updating. But that's what dual grid is. All it is it's giving you a view to look at multiple position formats at one time, one of them always being latitude and longitude. I hope that makes sense. If you got any questions, post them in the comments. Be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.